My philosophy of an ideal teacher is a teacher, first and foremost, that starts with passion for kids, that is really dedicated to reaching every child. And I think Mrs. Hem embodies that because that's where she starts with. And that's why she does do things differently every year, because she looks at who's in her class that year and what she needs to do to reach them and what she needs to do to help them excel and feel success and find new passions for themselves.
She brings many new ideas to the classroom and she shares with her colleagues. And one of the biggest ideas is her use of technology in the classroom. And what's wonderful about her is that for us older teachers, technology has been a little more difficult. She's always there to help us and to teach us. And even if we didn't learn it, she'll come back and she'll help us again. So she's very patient with us. And that's what keeps us older teachers going, is this motivation that she has and eagerness to share her knowledge.
So technology in my class, I use technology because it's fun for them, they love it, and you can do so much. Like there are some kids who can't spell or speak, and so there's tools out there that lets them deliver what they want to say, and then they can do their work because of those tools.
Mrs. Hem gets to know every child in her class. She works to find out what it is that they are passionate about. How can she build on that interest to help them learn the skills that they need to be successful in that grade and beyond.
Ms. Hem truly believes that all children can learn, which is a huge component in making sure that we have successful students, because we need to build that confidence from this point.
The reason I give so much of myself to them, because I have a good family, but we didn't grow up in a good neighborhood. We had drive-bys. We lived in houses where, there are bugs every day. We lived in a really poor house. And then, and I'm glad I went through all that, because I can imagine some of them going through that. And then when I think of that, it just makes me like, you know what? If they're not happy at home, at least let's have them be happy in class. I tend to be very passionate. So if I'm gonna say I'm there, even though I'm in pain or I'm sick, I have to follow my words and say that I'm gonna be there. So if they need to call me or text me at a different time, they're loud, because they have to believe that I will be there.
She is connected to those students in the sense that they're not just students to her. She really does think of them as her children, her kids.
Our kids come to us from all walks of life, and our kids come to us with all sorts of home lives and experiences and cultures and ethnicities and backstories. Having a teacher like Mrs. Hem, who is able to connect with all her kids, is unusual and is a gift.